funky. All right, well, listen, we got something for you.
Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, one of the strongest characters in the game. Olimar definitely having a mark as well. Olimar used to be one of the best characters in the game. I would say more of a high tier pick nowadays, or like bottom of top. Everyone's top tier means so much, something so different, right? But both these characters very relevant in the metagame, and Olimar a very interesting character in a sense where the longer the match goes, the more Olimar can control the lineup, right? And the big one you want to watch out for is, of course, the purple Pikmin. Going to be a very good tool here against Sonic the Hedgehog because, of course, you want some kind of projectile that can take Sonic out of the spinning. And
something with a bit of meat, right?
Exactly, and the purple Pikmin are going to do exactly that. Two already on deck here.
Already see, as you mentioned, that is a wonderful, wonderful game plan to have on deck. This idea, these characters, these characters that can abuse Sonic's ideology, let's put it frankly. Have this time to set those lineups. You can see the purple Pikmin are out, being able to stifle a lot of these approaches, and genuinely just make the game very frustrating on the side of Alibaba right here, as we do get a fantastic conversion going out of that spin dash. The turns have tabled, my dear boy.
Oh yes, and I mean that directional air dodge was a tad bit off the mark there. The punishment is going to be the stock. Now, one of the main things, Sonic loves to be able to dash into the corner and just set up these spin moves. Obviously, it does take time to charge, right? Olimar going to be able to punch that, but Sonic can punish Olimar really hard off stage. Sonic is one of the best edge guarders, if not the best edge guarder in the game. The character that can essentially show their body low, but then use spring and go really high and still be able to throw out things like that.
Yeah, just mixing up that tempo. It really does mess with a lot of the aerials that Olimar does want to set up, as we are trying to find a little bit of time. You can see right there, we are resetting back to the double purple. It's the line that they're liking so far. What's annoying, though, is this stage does have a little bit of length to it, not too much, a tasteful amount, let's say, which means you cannot use these purple Pikmin as like a genuine projectile if he retreats the full side of the stage. Yeah. Might be why he's always keeping one just a little red or a little wide on deck, just to make sure he does have a little bit of range threat. Yes. That
chip damage all adds up. It is very important because Sonic is light, and these purple Pikmin do hit very hard, and that was barely enough. If 1% more was on there, beautiful recovery, the directional air dodge to the ledge, but two purples still online here, and Olimar sitting pretty at 50%.
Great read, my goodness, gorgeous. Retreating off to the edge, just throwing everything and the kitchen sink right now, forcing them to go high. I suppose that's actually what's quite nice. They are abusing the low range of these purple Pikmin to force an easy jump and then catching them with the up air. Great work coming out from ADDAST.
And if there's one thing Olimar can do, oh no, the same directional air dodge, but we're going to go for the side switch here. Does not have any Pikmin, no friends online. Okay, we see a yellow. Directional air dodge back on the stage, going to be able to pull up some more friends here.
This is what we call improvisation, baby, as we are going to be throwing everything and the kitchen sink. We've got purple on deck as Alibaba just trying to find the approach angle, not able to find one just yet, but every second counts. And this lead from ADDAST is just getting higher and higher. The read not going to come through, but the patience is here, going high.
Okay, throwing out some more Pikmin, one purple on deck here. Utilizing that whistle, bringing the Pikmin back. Also going to give Olimar an option that just gives a bit of super armor here. No armor there, though. The back air going to catch the high recovery, 82%. See if Sonic can make something happen here.
See what they can do. We do have the lineup just being mixed up as the up air comes through. A little bit of a clank on the Pikmin in the air, but listen, Alibaba is not down, not out, as they are caught with a down air, trying to make their way back, but they are going to have to go low, eat a little bit of punishment, but now they've got an opening.
Oh man, this is is that going to be enough, especially on the platform? The red up smash out of shield, catching the nair there.
That was a roller coaster, man. That was really back and forth.
That was looking bad. That was looking grim for Olimar. I mean, at 60, 70%, if that's enough percent for Sonic to set up a pretty good offstage scenario, right? Get the back throw, get something set up, and Olimar very light, not the greatest recovery. You don't really have hitboxes on your Olimar recovery unless you throw some purples and you sacrifice some purples to retaliate, but that's only horizontal. So Sonic can kind of navigate around that here. Very interesting game number one. We'll see what kind of adaptation the players are coming into here for game number two.
I'm interested in stage selection. I want to know if we were just running it right back, and it looks like we are. Because honestly, I do think it does help a lot in these matchups. But again, I think length is an interesting factor, as I think a lot of the kinds of stage mechanics that both these players, or both these characters, I should say, quite favor, they can abuse against each other quite a lot as we are getting into it. We can see a lot more platform play coming out from ADDAST right now, as it does make those ranged assaults a little bit more difficult to get out. Keeps the pressure down, which is very, very important. But 7% on the side of ADDAST, Charles. He's looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, this is the It's really, really hard against Olimar, especially if Olimar gets a lead like this and you are manipulating the Pikmin as well. There's already 2 purples online. Going to keep the red one in between stocks. Olimar players can go ahead and switch out the rotate the Pikmin here, but not going to opt to do that with the red. But the 2 purples are still online the entire time. And it's not only if you give Olimar space. If Olimar's beating you up the entire time, going to be able to pull some purples.
And you can see right there just Alibaba just chilling on the Angel platform, taking a breather, and it is necessary because you can get racked up so quickly. You can get put in your own head. Living rent-free is this dear Olimar. And look, it's just racking up, getting higher and higher and higher. You have to have patience. You have to be able to bite the bullet and calm down. But frankly, ADDAST is just running away with it, Charles.
Okay, did sacrifice 1 offstage offensive purple here. It's still a second stock, and now there's that dash attack. And okay, it looks like Alibaba going to go for a more aggressive approach, going to keep the pressure on to Olimar, stay up a bit close and personal, but the up smash on the purple, that's going to hit so hard.
That's where they get you. I really like the purple-white lineup. I think it's very anti-Sonic. Just these 2 goons just in the back, and then 1 little offensive option as we are trying to claw a little bit back. But listen, Alibaba's going to climb a mountain, mate, if he wants to get back on this one. Still, that's one way to begin.
You need this stock. You need it now. Going to be able to connect. Okay, the runoff fair after baiting the whistle.
I think he's figured out that he always whistles twice. It's like,
always 2.
It's always 2. It's always 2. This is when the 3rd mix-up comes in, and we absolutely go mental. We're going to lose it.
That's when layer 5 comes in.
Ooh!
Okay, going up and over. There's no double jump with the spin charge here. Okay, we do have these platform extensions here for Alibaba, so Sonic does have some of these low percent combos.
I like to see just grinding through. Honestly, these engages where you just grind through a shield and just take down a couple of Pikmin are not too bad. Yeah. You are happy to take trades even if it's not creating percentage, which is what I think Alibaba has to focus on right now. You want stage control, you want pressure, you want to mix up the tempo a bit. You want it in your big white gloved hands.
Yeah, you see Alibaba trying to throw out some of these moves to get the Pikmin off. You got to know which moves to use depending on what area the Pikmin is attached, but that up smash is going to do the... Oh, does it? Wow, barely surviving there. Great DI on the up smash.
Heavy is the head that wears the helmet, dear Charles, as we were so close to a massive tempo shift. Alibaba has to find a clutch kill here, or I think it's just going to slip right through their fingers, and that forward smash might be a sign of desperation as things are slowly starting to claw away. The forward tilt comes out, we are sent backwards, but a misinput in the area, I'd like to think. Oh.
And that's how it's going to end. Of course, the Pikmin also have ways to get KOs through the grab. The blue Pikmin coming through with that up throw.
Coming in back with a steel chair.
Yeah, hey, man, it's hard. I mean, if you don't know the matchup, which maybe I'm predicting Alibaba maybe not knowing the matchup as well, because again, there were some moves that were thrown out to hit Pikmin, but it was on a specific part of his body or on a specific part of Sonic's body, right? So you can't really tell. So you really got to know what moves to use depending on where the Pikmin is. And there's a lot of matchup knowledge check when it comes to Olimar, right? You got to pay attention to the lineup, which Pikmin is next. There's some moves that rotate 2 Pikmins instead of 1, like down smash and things like that. Whistle rotates it by 1. There's so many different technical things, and obviously Ultimate, not the slowest game out there.
Not at all.
So it's really hard to keep track of all these different things. And also, I mean, Olimar players got to do it too, right? So got to keep track of all the different Pikmin. But that's one thing that's really nice about